how I create these videos. This video is a focus on working with cameras and games using SFX and how I find my assets. The camera system is pretty choppy as I'm still learning, so it's more of a focus on the other stuff. First, I look at aesthetic. I will ask myself questions like, what vibe do I want? Liminal nostalgia is a popular pick and a personal favorite for me. For this video, I'll be using Boysvert as the model, and the room is mainly from Silent Hill 4. I use VRChat for these as a lot of models are preset already built and there's an in-game camera system. VRChat is more intended as a social platform, but I use it more so for just editing videos like these. Some issues I've come into contact with are lighting issues on things like avatars and worlds. Some avatars have limited functions, so I'll have some of my friends who have full body, which are like mocap, add more movement for characters. Another issue I've encountered is whenever I zoom out with the camera in VRChat and export the video, it physically stretches the video to be a different size. There's probably a way to fix this built inside of the VRChat settings, but I just don't really have the attention span to go in and change it, so I've been manually changing the scaling on every single one of these videos inside of Premiere Pro. For basically all the sounds I've used in all my videos, I use Pixabay. Most of their content's free. I think basically anyone can upload sound effects, but there's a lot of variation. For the audio I'm recording now, I use Audacity, which is a free program. Regular video editing, I'll use Premiere Pro. For most video ideas, I'll get them through just talking to my friends. A lot of what we make is pretty much joke content, but I do enjoy general horror media. I get a lot of inspiration of my content from YouTube or TikTok, even movies nowadays that are super popular, like Backrooms. I've been watching content like this probably since I was like 12, so Nexpo would get into a lot of these type of analog horror or just obscure forms of horror. Another really good YouTuber I watched was Inside a Mind, and they went over one of my favorite ARG ones named Daisy Brown. I won't show too many pictures of Daisy Brown because it's a little bit of the body horror category, but I do recommend it if you do like ARGs. I know a lot of people have ARG and analog horror kind of intertwined, but that's mainly because of Blair Witch. This is just me mainly stating a lot of the inspiration that I get from the videos and the type of horror media that I like, but ultimately I end up usually turning it into some form of a parody. But most indie content is getting pretty popularized nowadays, which is pretty awesome. Uh, but yeah, that's kind of it.